Hi, welcome to episode 4 of Adapt Plugins. This episode we'll be looking at the ChartJS component, which allows you to create a chart within Adapt and to use it for your module. This chart's in HTML rather than a kind of image that you might be able to upload to your Adapt course, so it makes it a lot more responsive and yeah, it's obviously a lot better for accessibility, and it's also dynamic, so if you need to change the information, rather than having to recreate a graphic, you can just change the variables, and then every time the learner accesses the course, it will load for them, and it'll be a lot more responsive as well. So let's jump into the code. We'll jump into the actual web app itself, and this is what you're looking at for a ChartJS component. There's a variety of options. This is a line component. You can click on different data sets to hide and show them. You can choose the label of the vertical and the horizontal. Yeah, this is the bar chart as well. So here you have two data sets, but you could have any amount that you wanted to. So it's really up to you. There's a lot of options available. So if you go onto the ChartJS website, they give you a few samples of the kind of stuff that you can create with this framework, and obviously it's pretty powerful. There's a lot of options available for this kind of stuff. Very complex, but yeah, it's very good. Obviously, let's jump into some of the examples of the code that you'll be looking at. So you're using different variable names and then working with data. So even if you're using the authoring tool, you're going to have to use some code, and you can copy and paste from the examples that exist already, but you're probably going to have to configure the output, because most of it uses single quotes, whereas in Adapt you need to have double quotes. So that's something to consider. But yeah, it's a good way to start would be to go to this is where you can download it on Dan Gray's GitHub account, and he's got a good example here that you can use. You can also use the one in the example.json file, and just copy this into your course and get running basically. So yeah, it's a really good component. Very good if you want to visualize data, and yeah, very useful tool. So I'd highly recommend you check it out for any courses that you have where you need to kind of represent data, and instead of using a graphic, which isn't particularly good responsively and for the development speed as well. Rather than having to rely on a graphic artist, you can just use HTML and CSS, and it comes out with something that's really good. And in terms of responsiveness, okay, maybe that's not the best example, but you could probably play around with the heights and do that kind of stuff, and it would look a lot better. So yeah, there you are. There you have it. I hope you get good value from this, and I'll see you next episode.